Good day viewers, I'm Chris, Secure Future Vlog. Today I want to teach you a tutorial on how to make fish roll. Fish roll is a popular snack in Nigeria and most people find it difficult to make. So I'm going to take you step by step with a video on how to make fish roll. You know that fish roll, you use mackerel or sardine. When you debone that mackerel that has a lot of bone, you have your flour. As you are seeing on the screen, the recipient for fish roll. I'm going to take you along. My people, share this video to encourage me. For more trendy video, I will be using my channel and my page on Facebook to educate you. Please, if you want to learn skill acquisition, especially my follower, if you are a student, you don't have handwork, you don't have anything you do for a living, watch this video so that you can make simple fish roll and get, before you know, you become a brand. You'll be supplying school. I always say this to my followers. You'll be supplying schools, you'll be supplying, a lot of people will be asking you, just try and learn handwork, skills acquisition, what you are good at, your handwork, your area of specialty. Please, let's watch this video for more details. Thank you. Please encourage me by sharing this video so that it will go viral. Thank you, my people, and remain blessed. I'm Chris, Secure Future Vlog.
First step is to prepare the filling for the fish roll, and you'll need mackerel fish. You can also use sardine for this, but trust me, the mackerel fish tastes better. Other ingredients you need for the fillings are 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 small onion, half green bell pepper, 2 garlic, 1 teaspoon of white pepper, 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 2 teaspoons of thyme, and 1 seasoning cube. So I'm going to go ahead and cook the fish. I'll place that in a pot and then add the seasonings. Add 2 cups of water and cover so it can cook. You don't want to add too much water in the fish because you want the water to dry up and then the fish will absorb all those ingredients back into the fish so it's flavorful without adding a lot of seasonings or cubes. So once it is ready, I'm going to take it off now and debone the fish. When deboning the fish, please be very careful. Don't rush this stage. You want to take your time to bring out all the bone in the fish because mackerel contains a lot of bone. Especially if kids are going to be eating this, you want to be very careful. I actually continued off camera to make sure I took out every bone I could find. Once that is done, mash the fish with a fork or a potato masher and set it aside. If you're using the canned fish, that's the sardine, mash it as well and set it aside. Next, I'll slice the onion and green bell pepper and set them aside. Next, we're going to put everything together. In a hot pan, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil and then fry the onion and green bell pepper for 1 or 2 minutes. After 2 minutes of frying, I'm going to go ahead and add the mashed fish. So once I add the fish, I'll continue to stir fry for another 2 to 3 minutes until everything is properly combined. I'm also going to drizzle in a little bit of salt. You can add pepper if you want some heat, but I'm going to be leaving it out. You will also notice I did not add any more seasoning cube. That's because our fish was already properly seasoned. You don't want the fish to be tasting like something else, so yeah, keep it simple. So after 3 minutes of stir frying, I'll take it out and let it cool down completely. The next step is to prepare the pastry for the fish roll, and for that you'll need 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 egg will break into the dough, and 1 egg will use to seal the pies. You are also going to need half cup of water. So I've poured all that into the flour. I'm giving it a quick mix now. Next, I'm going to add the butter, and then with clean hands, I'm going to rub that in. Break in 1 egg, mix that in as well. Next, you're going to add the water gradually. You want to add a little bit, knead the dough, add some more. Keep doing that until the dough is formed. So once I achieved that, I wrapped it up in a plastic wrap like so and let it rest in the fridge for about 20 minutes. Next, I'm going to prep every other thing we need. I'll beat the egg and set it aside. 20 minutes later, our dough is nice and rested now. I'm going to knead it on this flat surface for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds to 1 minute is fine. Then I'm going to cut them out into smaller pieces so I can work with them individually. So next I'll just take one of the doughs and roll it out. You want to roll it out flat, but not so flat that it can tear easily or that you can see through it. Once I do that, I'll just rub the egg wash all over the dough and then add the fish filling. At this point, our fish filling was completely cooled down. So I'm going to add the fish filling. You don't want to add too much as well so it does not burst open. And then this step is very important. You want to seal this part just like so. Press it down before you start rolling, and when rolling you want to roll it tight so it can stay. And then to seal that place, you can just pinch that area very well, or you cut off that area with a knife and then go in with a fork and press it down just like this. And yeah, this one is wrapped. I'll show you another way to wrap and seal it, then I'll go off camera and finish the rest and see you when I'm done. So I'm just doing the same, egg washing it, place the fish filling on it, and then just like you're wrapping meat pie, seal that area first and then seal the edges just like this. Press it down, put some egg wash over that area and then roll. Remember to roll tightly so it can stay, and it is sealed. Done. Before you finish rolling your pie, you want to make sure your oil is heating on fire already. I did not want to get you confused, that was why I left the clip here. But before you finish rolling the pie, start heating up the oil so that once you finish rolling, the oil is heated up. So I'm going to gently lower the fish roll into the oil and fry for about 7 minutes on medium-low heat. My gas go up to 10. I had it at number 4. You want to also stir constantly so it can brown evenly. After about 7 minutes of frying, as you can see, it is golden brown now. I'm going to scoop it out of the oil and then place it on a paper towel for it to drain out any excess oil on it, and just continue to fry until I have exhausted all the rolls. And this is how to make Nigerian fish roll, the classic Nigerian fish roll.